So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes a new possible PlayStation 5 Pro leak, a graphics overhaul upgrade coming this week, and a PlayStation VR 2 audio upgrade. First, do you think the PlayStation 5 Pro will be $399 or $499 at launch in late 2024? I want people to remember that by that time, the PlayStation 5 would be 4 years old. Sony would be making the same console with more powerful specs, not a completely new thing. Also remember that people priced the PlayStation 5 itself at $599, $699. Some even said $800, but we got the PlayStation 5 at $399 at launch in 2020. So remember that. So comment below, will the PlayStation 5 Pro be $399 or $499 in late 2024? Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, the PlayStation VR 2 audio upgrade. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Sony has hundreds if not thousands of patents for new technology implementations that we've either seen and used in products like the PlayStation 5 or that have never made it off the cutting room floor, even though Sony keeps the patent just in case it'll return to it. This latest patent, which was recently made public after the application was sent in December 2022, looks very much like it could be the former and be extremely additive for the PlayStation VR 2. The patent describes new audio technology that would respond to players' movements while wearing a head-mounted display. The technology works by having audio emitted when one of the surrounding audio markers when predetermined conditions are met, including at least a proximity to a user. So PlayStation Universe here didn't really explain this that well. The website Fandom Wire, which PlayStation Universe references as the source, explains it a bit further. This seems to be about spatial awareness. When you have the headset on, the only thing that lets you know where you are in the real world is the Guardian, which appears when you get too close to it or too close to the edges of the Guardian around the room. So you don't hit a wall or hit a couch or hit something else. You don't want to damage yourself. Here, it seems like they're going to put audio markers around your space that will emit sounds if you get too close to them. Get too close to the couch, for example, and an audio sound will be played to let you know that you're too close to the couch. I assume this could be points placed in the Guardian UI, so you have sounds helping you keep aware of where you are, instead of the Guardian just popping up, taking away the immersion in-game every single time you get too close to it. So it's pretty cool. Now diving into the second story of the video, a new major graphics overhaul coming this week. So this isn't something that happens often, but a PlayStation 5 exclusive is getting a graphics overhaul update this week, and it should be launching this Friday. Reading from Push Square, the Dark Pictures Switchback VR was a hugely disappointing spiritual successor to Rails shooter Until Dawn Rush of Blood, and one we described as scruffy in our dismal 4 out of 10 review. Supermassive Games has promised to improve the PlayStation VR 2 title, and now it's teasing a major game update on 21st July. There are no patch notes just yet. They're scheduled to be deployed the day the update drops, but a community manager for the Guildford developer has been teasing some of the improvements on Reddit. There are plenty of texture slash graphical changes and several exciting new features, including FSR and foveated rendering, coming in this patch to help address the reported graphical issues they confirmed. Switchback VR was an ugly game at launch on PlayStation VR 2, despite Sony's new headset boasting much higher resolution than its predecessor. It actually looked worse than a lot of original PlayStation VR games. The gameplay also wasn't great due to most enemies simply soaking up bullets. It'll be interesting to see how far the developer's gone here, but it seems fairly confident about the update. So I will say I wasn't as harsh as Push Square here on the game when it launched. I personally enjoyed it, but the graphics obviously weren't up to par if you played the game. The resolution itself was fuzzy, things didn't look clear, so hopefully using something like FSR or Fidelity FX Super Resolution, as we know on the channel, and foveated rendering to improve visuals, I hope we do see a solid jump come this Friday for the game compared to the launch version. I also wonder if they're using FSR 2.2 here and not just a 1.0, 1 point something version. Hopefully it's the latest version of FSR that they're using here to get better improvements in the visuals department. I'm currently playing through Oxenfree 2 right now, but I'll hop on this Friday to check out the improvements. But you guys let me know if you have a PlayStation VR 2 yet or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, a new PlayStation 5 Pro leak. So the PlayStation 5 Slim and Pro are Sony's potential new consoles set to launch in the next year and a half. The reports originally came from credible leaker Tom Henderson, who revealed that a new PlayStation 5 with a detachable disc drive is set to come out in late 2023. Users will be able to get the base model with no disc drive or pay for a disc drive later on and just attach it if they want and take advantage of physical games, of course. This new model is meant to replace the existing PlayStation 5 disc and digital editions, and instead of having two SKUs to deal with, Sony will just have one. It's also set to potentially have a slimmer design, which isn't shocking for Sony since they do a slim version of their consoles every generation a few years in, and by this fall, the PlayStation 5 would have been out for 3 years. It's crazy how fast time is flying way too fast. It needs to slow down a bit. But the Slim is reportedly going to cost $399 and launch this September. Now, as for the Pro, this was also a report from Tom Henderson. The Pro console, according to him, is set to launch in late 2024. We didn't really get any more information other than we could get hardware leaks for the Pro later this year in 2023, since the dev kits will be going out to third-party developers by then. So with that, leaks usually come. Fast forward to now, we potentially could have new information coming out sooner than that. Tom Henderson put out a tweet recently that stated, if I knew, say, theoretically the WGP and memory speed of a new console, is that worth reporting on? I'm not tech savvy, so if it's not worth it, then let me know. He posted that about a week after stating that he could be sharing some new PlayStation 5 Pro news last week. So he posted this tweet after saying, yeah, I probably will share PlayStation 5 Pro news soon, but he said that last week, so this is probably related to the PlayStation 5 Pro and its specs, and he's not sure if he has enough interesting information for a full article, so he's just asking his followers. Tom, anything about the PlayStation 5 Pro is interesting, so I hope you do drop an article soon with whatever information that you have. But not long after that, a known AMD leaker replied to this tweet saying, it's about time someone leaked Viola. Could this be the code name for PlayStation 5 Pro? It does sound like a code name, so maybe. Let's see what Tom has to share when he finally does, which seems like it could be sometime soon. But you guys let me know if you're excited for the PlayStation 5 Pro or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the power of PlayStation. Obviously, this is in reference to the PlayStation 5 Pro. If you're excited for it like I am, destroy the comment section with the power of PlayStation, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.